Say good morning, Teeks. Good morning. He also doesn't want to go work out.
Yeah, your heart is a sun, and it shines as it opens.
Where your heart is a sun, and it shines as it opens.
Yeah, your heart is a sun, and it
Good morning. Welcome to a day in the life of an entrepreneur in Austin, Texas. It's real early, so excuse my entire face. We get up every morning around 5:45 and head to the gym, hence the attire. So we are gonna do just that. Okay, so every morning I get here, and after dropping off Zach for his workout, I typically have like 10 minutes, and y'all know if you've watched any of my other videos, which you can watch here for like day in the life in all these other countries, I'm not a big morning routine person, but to me, like working out in the morning or some sort of movement like yoga, something like that resets me for my day. That helps me just feel like energized, blah, blah, blah. So I also spend this 10 minutes here. I'm like never on my phone. I'm almost like in like meditative state, just like exploring my thoughts, like setting an intention for the day. And that works really, really well for me. So anyways, I'll take you inside. I do F45, and this is not a sponsored video, by the way, but I am obsessed. It is just like the perfect combination of strength and fitness, or not fitness, strength and, I don't know, guys, it's 6 a.m. What am I trying to say? I'm just gonna show you the workout. Okay, workout complete. We made it back, being greeted, of course, by Mr. Tiggs. Hi, Tiggs. So anyways, yeah, I normally shower. I normally start work around like 8 or 8:30, which is pretty much ASAP. Once I shower, get ready, and I have a little coffee walk just to like get out in the morning and grab some coffee, make breakfast at home, and then sit down. So I will take you along. What's she doing? And we are ready for the day. So I am gonna make some breakfast here. And then today, since I don't have any calls, which is such a good day to show you guys day in the life, because if I'm on calls, it's truly just like in my room on calls. So anyways, we're gonna go to a cafe, and it is gorgeous out. I don't know if you guys can see just the light. Gorgeous out. It is still winter here in Texas, and it's supposed to be like 60 to 70 degrees today. So that means we'll get to take a walk today and do all of that good stuff. Okay. Here comes Tigray to help me make breakfast. Be careful, this is hot. Okay, so for breakfast, we are having gluten-free oats. And I always put like flaxseed and chia seeds, etc. in it. Tigray, you need to move. Okay. So anyways, the other part that I'm going to be chatting with you guys about, I'm too tall for this camera, that I'm going to be chatting with you guys about, via the vlog today is just all about, of course, living in Austin, especially as an entrepreneur, but why we moved back here. And I think the most common question was like, what is it like being back? So for backstory, we haven't lived in the States for 3.5 years. And this was just like we ran out of visas in Europe. Asia was still closed, and we were like, okay, we just need stability. So we got a 6-month lease here in Austin, and we had never, like, we'd only been here once before, very, very briefly. And we just were like, well, everyone raves about it. Let's go check it out. And it's warm. It's way too cold for Texas. That was the most important. So anyways, I'll be chatting with you guys as we go throughout the day with just like some of my takeaways and what it's like reverse culture shock / just adjusting to this life. The reason I brought this up, long story short, is because while you'll see in all of my other videos, which you can watch here of day in the lives all over the world, I always have like oatmeal and some stuff like that, but it has been so nice and so different, like having our own kitchen. And it's so weird when you're somewhere for more than a month or like 2 months, because you can like buy in bulk or buy things without knowing that like you're gonna have to get rid of it soon. So we just feel like so much more comfortable, like I guess like buying more long-term things. I don't know. It's definitely like very different, and there's a lot of comforts, especially when it comes to the kitchen. For being here, Zach loves to cook too, so he was able to get like an air fryer and, you know, some fun things. Okay, so got the oatmeal, got my computer. I normally like to just do my client check-ins, whether it's like on Voxer or Slack or whatever it is, while I'm eating my breakfast, because I don't like to eat quickly. So otherwise I would have taken a walk this morning, that was not correct English, went to get a coffee and brought it back here, but I'm going to go to a cafe, and I'm deciding which one to take you guys to. So we are just gonna do this as quickly as possible and then head out. I just got home. I couldn't do much like talking at the coffee shop and disturb everyone. But basically for my morning, I worked on like client check-ins, a little bit of content. And for us, we've got a huge project that we've been working on, which is Skills Mastery Academy, which at the time of recording this is now live. So anyways, I got home and got back. Hello, Ollie. Ollie needs some attention. Got back to my desk here, which I've recently like pulled out. Instead of being up against the wall, which I think I like better. But we are gonna go grab some lunch, and it's actually a pretty nice day out now. The weather is like black and white. What am I trying to say? Black and white. Overnight it changes. In like an hour it changes. So anyways, we're gonna walk to a food truck park. So lucky for us, we have this really cool food truck park that is only like 2 blocks away. And it's actually a nice enough day. So I don't actually know what we're gonna eat today, but maybe like tacos. Okay, so I'm doing some work for the afternoon, and I actually have 2 different calls this afternoon. So this is my little setup here. But my 2 calls, I'm actually doing a guest training for a mastermind, someone else's mastermind. And then I also have a Laptop Lifestyle Bootcamp call, which is my favorite time of the week every Wednesday. So before I get on the calls, a lot of questions I've been getting since moving back to America temporarily is like, what is it like to be an entrepreneur in America? And to be honest, like, the last time I lived in America was years ago, 3.5 years ago, and I had a corporate job. So I've never run my business being in America. And the one thing that I'll say is like Austin is a fun, you know, hip city. So there's always people working at coffee shops, and there are a lot of co-working spaces. And I think especially with the pandemic, like it's become a lot more normal of like everyone working remotely and all of that jazz. But it's just not the same as working overseas. But I think if we were to live like in Paris or Barcelona and we were like integrated into that city, I think it'd be very similar to here, in that there's some cafes, some co-working spaces, and you kind of got to work to meet friends, because everyone just lives their normal lives. I guess Southeast Asia is just like its own world. It's so freaking easy because everyone over there just has this like automatic bond. You just make friends so fast and so easily, and there's way more just like co-working spaces and opportunities to meet people, and you just like get drawn to people because you are all expats, where I feel like even in Europe, it's just so much more normal to have expats everywhere and of all different like ages and reasons for being there. And so it's, I don't know, you're just not quite as drawn to people. So that was like the long tangent that half of you asked for and like some of you didn't ask for. But yeah, it's one of those things where I've never felt so normal but like not necessarily in a good way. Like you kind of feel special when you're living overseas, and here you just have a remote job like everyone else basically, and like no one gives a shit about your business. And it's honestly like very strange being in a society that I used to know and it not revolving around my business. With that, before I move on to the next question, I will have a shameless plug here that if you are someone who is in the beginning stages of growing your business, you're still really trying to lay like those 6-figure foundations, scale to 5K plus months, etc. Definitely check out some links below. Check out Laptop Lifestyle Bootcamp, which is our signature group coaching program. We've helped hundreds and hundreds of women all over the world really build like those sustainable business foundations and just skyrocket your business forward from kind of staying stuck in that freelancer mode. So that is my shameless plug there. If you are someone who's like still kind of looking to go full time with this and make this your lifestyle as well. Some other big pros, as you see my desk here, is actually like working from home and having our own place. It is really nice because I also have another desk over here, which you can see, it's like a standing desk where I'm able to take calls. And so it's been really, really nice just actually like having an established place for us to do our work and take our calls and all of those things. Whereas like when we're living in Airbnbs, it's not always quite as easy. The other thing that I do like about running my business in Austin, which basically has nothing to do with Austin, is just the time zone. Like time zones control your life when you are a global entrepreneur and have a global audience. And the majority of my audience, especially now with the pandemic, like is American or lives in America. So I always have to base things off of that. And so I get to take all of my calls more between the hours of like 9 a.m. my time and 1 p.m., which is really nice because then I'm just kind of like done for the day. Okay, and last thing that I will say before I get ready for my next call, as far as like life in Austin, that's more actually focused on Austin, is it is an awesome city. Like so far, we really, really love it. We've lived here mostly in the winter, so I think it's literally only gonna get even better, but there is just like so many patios, everyone has their dog everywhere, like so much outdoor activities. I just want to go like kayaking on the river. We've got the green belt, which you can see here, and we always go hiking. It's not too far away, and the people here are really cool too. Like I've almost met no one from Texas, which is a pro in my book, but no offense if you're from Texas, I'm sure you're a lovely person, but anyways, yeah, it's just like it's a very cool city, so I definitely love being here. I think that we could totally make a home base here, but at the end of the day, we still want to live overseas and we're headed back overseas. But yeah, definitely if you're an entrepreneur and you're looking for a city in America, I feel like this is probably your best bet, if not one of the top 2 or 3. So the reality of my workday is that when I'm not on calls, it takes about 5 seconds for this cat to come up here and position himself like such and get comfortable. And this is how we work all day. Yeah. I just wrapped up work for the day. I've changed into my snazzy green t-shirt for volleyball. Like these are the shirts we have to wear. And I'm gonna take you guys to my volleyball team. So basically we play every week, once a week, and the seasons are pretty short, so I'm gonna join a couple of different seasons, and there's like so many different ones to join. Like you can play kickball or softball or all these different ones, so hopefully I'll join some more in the spring. But it's honestly been such a fun way just to like get out, force yourself out in the evenings, and make some new people or meet some new people. Okay, so I'm a little late, but I'll take you guys behind the scenes of our game. Hopefully we play well. It's so much fun though. Everyone grabs beers and we actually have a really good team. We are currently undefeated. So I totally forgot to film an outro, but just want to say thank you so much for following me along for a day in the life in Austin. I hope you liked seeing some certain things. It's obviously not the most exciting, but it is a pretty realistic, accurate day of like an entrepreneur, running a business, living in Austin, etc. So anyways, thank you so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and definitely check out some of our other videos over here, because everywhere I live all over the world, I'm always doing a cost of living and a day in the life video. And I've got a ton of business content on marketing, sales, living the digital nomad lifestyle, all of that good stuff.